You could go there for the 4 elements. You got the b-boy shit, you got the graffiti shit, you got the DJ shit, and then you got the
MC.
And then
4 horsemen of hip hop.
Those places are all gone now, man.
You know there's officially 5 elements of hip hop?
Really? What's the 5th one?
Knowledge.
Really?
I knew it was gonna be a gay answer. Welcome to another episode of Careful Boys. Today we are going to figure out which one of us do you guys think is going to be the next person to be arrested for something.
Oh shit.
Arrested for something?
And for what?
Heavy, right?
Oh my god.
Oh.
I think it's gonna be Joe.
Why do you think it'd be Joe?
Just because, dude, he's going out there in Hawaii, he's doing all sorts of weird shit, selling food to people, doing weird stuff, man. I just think he's...
Do you think he's going to be arrested for violating health code or something?
Dude, something's gonna happen for sure.
When did we get a bro?
Malibu Lee, dude.
Oh no.
That's Malibu Lee.
You gotta participate. Give it to Walter, he's gotta participate.
I've never even smelled like.
Don't bring it too close to your nose.
No, bring it close to your nose.
It'll wake you up.
Dude, Bart's gonna get arrested for selling these.
Take a good whiff, bud.
You know what it smells like? Is like a bathroom was just clean.
Yeah, ammonia, like Windex. Yeah.
Tons of it.
A ton of.
And you guys use this before?
That was not dramatic enough of a reaction, and I didn't like that take. Can you cut that out?
Well, no, I got like a little like.
He did it safe.
Yeah, I got it. Really I dipped my toe in.
No, you need to freaking and go.
I don't know what that looks like. Can you someone show me?
I already did it before.
I'm already awake. I don't need it.
No one wants to show me.
I'll overdose at this point.
Oh yeah.
So what do you guys think?
I think I'll second Joe. I'll second Joe.
Why? What do you think's gonna happen with Joe?
I think it's something that Joe didn't know was illegal, and he's just being Joe and just kind of doing his thing out in the wild, and then a crazy.
Like, what? I didn't know it was wrong.
Well, that is true because you do spend more time in a place where maybe you know the laws like not as well.
Yeah.
Could be.
He might be illegally fishing somewhere on accident.
Illegally fishing
that's
sounds
true.
good.
He
Yeah.
might be somewhere just being a wild boy, or off hike, off the path.
Or you might your wires might cross and you might think you're in Hawaii and you're really here and you like walk into like a nice restaurant with no shoes or something.
Get that homeless man out of here.
You let people ride in your pickup truck on the back while you're on the highway.
your helmet.
That's legal in Hawaii, though, right?
Yeah, it's not legal here though.
Somebody looks at Hannah weird, and you just off them.
You have a samurai sword?
And people fist fight in Hawaii, and they don't get in trouble.
That's
Not
pretty
here, you
cool.
will.
Do they still say you want body in Hawaii?
My body, like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, you try body.
Have you heard of mutual combat?
Yeah.
Mutual hand.
But we can't do that here.
You can do it in Texas.
Yeah. It's like a thing where it's like a gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, if a cop shows up and he's like, "Oh, we agreed to mutual combat," then the cops will be okay. You guys handle it.
But then they go against you. They beat up the cop.
I'd be in the back going,
Yeah. If I lose, I didn't agree.
I feel like Bart will be arrested for like indecent exposure.
For peeing by a school.
No, yeah, but it's like a caper. It's like you're not being malicious. It's like
Yeah.
a thing where you
When's the last time you guys were stopped by the police or had an interaction with the police that wasn't a traffic incident?
What a setup for this story you're about to tell us.
No, because that's what I'm trying to think. I'm like, okay, who has the most run-ins with police in general?
I jaywalked in front of 3 cops, and then they're like, hey, you don't see the sign? And I was like, oh, sorry, I thought today was a special day.
But that's traffic
Joe,
still.
dude.
a special day.
Like, did anyone have like a pet raccoon or some shit, or like?
Wait, what do you mean special day? Like,
It was
like short
an
bus
event.
special?
It was an event, so they blocked off the road, and they were directing traffic. And then there was so many fucking cars that no one was moving. So I just started pulling my cart and weaving through the cars. And then all 3 of them were like, hey, you don't see the sign? And I'm all like, oh, sorry, I thought it was a special day. I won't do it again. But I'm already like halfway.
Meanwhile, he's got a shirt that says "I'm special."
Yeah. But they're cool though. It's just, I thought it was a special event. Like it's just different.
I can't remember. I think the last time that happened to me, I was probably still in high school almost.
The last time not like, so you don't get pulled over, but you're just interacting with the cop because he's like correcting you.
Yeah, it's not a traffic violation.
Mine was actually on Valley Boulevard when I was when I was like a senior in high school, and then we were a bunch of people from my high school were hanging out in the parking lot of like one of the freaking Alhambra plazas. And then I, at the time, would keep had a police baton that I bought from a martial arts store,
Like the ones that's
like a real issue, like a real cop baton, like the one that looks like a tonfa, yeah. And then my friend was like waving it around, like playing around, and then a cop drove by and saw it, and then he pulled in, and then he made us sit and like put us in cuffs, and he was asking like where we got it, and I told him exactly where. And then he searched my car. The miracle is that he didn't find the 2 other like big ass knives that I had in there.
Oh shit!
And then he let me go because he said, the word for word, he was like, "You're lucky that it's," because I think it was like late in the afternoon. Yeah, he goes, "You're lucky that I'm about to get off work and I just don't want to do all this paperwork or something." Yeah, I didn't know that's a common thing. So he lets us go, and he just takes the fucking baton or whatever.
You're lucky I'm a lazy man.
Yeah, yeah.
You're lucky I needed one of these.
And then I got a call like maybe like a month later. I got a call, and thank God I picked the phone up because I was still living at my parents' house. And then it was the DA, and he was like, "I'm looking at this file and I can't make sense of it why this cop let you go." And I was like, "Oh shit, I don't know, man. Maybe he was just a nice guy." And then the DA was like, "Well, I'm gonna look into it because I don't think that should have happened." And then for the rest of that year, every time the phone rang, I was like, "Hello." Like, I was so fucking fast because I felt like he was gonna call back, but he never did. Nothing never happened.
He just maybe wanted to scare you.
Yeah,
he's
think
like,
he did, yeah.
Let's see if he's a good boy still.
Yeah.
Psychological warfare.
That's legit.
Yeah, it is psychological warfare, man. Because after that, I was like so freaking scared.
Never buy a Tonfa again, dude.
Yeah, as a kid, you don't know that he didn't report it.
Yeah.
You don't know. As an adult, you're like, oh, that guy didn't report it.
All of my interactions have been so positive as an adult, so different.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I met the chief of police in Honolulu.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because his like driver, like another up there cop, he was a JK fan.
Oh.
And then that'd be cool if he arrested you.
Yeah, that would have been really cool.
Then you got to say word for word what that white lady DA said.
Talk to Daryl. You know, like.
I feel like you would get in trouble for like excessive training where you'd hurt somebody.
Excessive training.
Yeah, I think Nick would get into an accidental fight.
Yeah.
Maybe. That's definitely not out of the realm of possibility.
Maybe somebody would complain and be like, "He injured me because I'm just a white belt."
I said, "Shut the fuck up, dude," and I pull him aside. No, I would never do that, bro. I'm a nice guy.
And then they would judge you the way they judge Nicolas Cage in Con Air, where it's like you're literally your body is a lethal weapon. You know what I mean?
I don't think you would do it, but I could see that you're playing at an odds where like the wrong person could just come into the gym. And, like,
now I'm kind of worried now.
Or if you're at
I think I gotta quit my
I'm
job.
sure your odds are low.
Or if you're at boba time, someone fucks with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
One you're walking your dogs.
I'm
your
kind of a
cute
pussy
dogs.
though. I'm a big pussy, so that I'm a big fat pussy, so it'll stop me from it'll stop me from getting into altercations.
What do
I'll
you
just run
think?
away.
What do you think needs to happen for you to get into an altercation on the streets?
Do you guys?
Probably somebody has to do something to like a family member or something. Like I think that'll probably be it.
Or what if
my
if
dog.
someone's trying to steal your dog? Or something?
Someone's trying to steal my dog, I'll stab somebody, dog. I'll stab you. And I guess I'll go to jail for stabbing somebody. Because that guy probably won't go to jail for stealing my dog. They'll probably get away with it.
Only if they're white or black, nothing will happen.
Yeah. They have to be the perfect combination of two white guys, 3 black guys.
I do feel mischievous. I do feel like I have the urge sometimes to like let me just steal that. But I won't. But I have like intrusive thoughts to steal things.
You've never stolen anything though.
Oh, you've never stolen?
I used to when I was a kid. You just steal stuff. But like it wasn't like a big thing.
It was like negligible stuff.
Yeah, it was like just to see if I could fucking do it, you know? Or you see like batteries, like $12 for batteries. I saw a $15 floss. I was like, I might as well just steal this.
Where? Erewhon?
Target.
Target? Yeah, Target. Why was it $15?
That's what I'm saying.
Did you steal something from Target?
Yeah, I used to steal a couple things from Target.
Used to, as in like a year ago.
That's David So's fucking famous story. Anytime he comes on a podcast, he's like, Nick used to steal at Target. Because Tiff opened her mouth and was like, you know, Nick used to steal at Target, like out of nowhere.
That's why you don't want Tiff to come on here.
No, she'll set me on fire, dude. She doesn't want to come on here. I tell her to come on all the time, but she doesn't want to because she has a professional career. She can't.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
Makes
mean?
sense. What up, guys? Thank you for watching us for so long. If you like what we do, please support our Patreon. Joe, tell them what we have to offer.
So, every week you get 2 videos. One, never released director's cut, and another one, 2 hot for YouTube, Patreon only. Every freaking week you get that, and you get access to our Discord where you can come chat with us.
And ask us questions that become episodes here because we're gonna answer them and we're gonna take it seriously and we wanna give you the responses that you want. So come stay connected with us, join our Patreon, click the description below for full details.
I feel like Walter would get arrested for saying a joke that's too offensive at a comedy club.
You'll get canceled.
That's
He would taken off stage.
that's good. You know what? And the worst part is I won't even know. Like I wouldn't even know that what I said was offensive.
Maybe another country or something, no?
It's because that's probably
That's when it gets scary. That's when it gets
because
scary.
also you did comedy for so long. I feel like every decade, like what was accepted in that decade probably doesn't work now too, right?
It is different.
You gotta keep changing.
Yeah, like the words that we use. Like, you know, we can't say, like, I don't mean to say this, but just as an example, you can't say
Yeah.
but it's so fitting for a lot of
People say it all the time.
Yeah,
though.
people
It's
say
coming
it.
back a little bit.
But on stage, it's like you can it's just a little
You gotta set it up first.
yeah, you gotta set it up.
You know
and,
what? It's coming back in the private sector.
yeah.
I'll say that. I'll say it hasn't hit mainstream
private
yet,
sector, yeah.
but in the private sector, I think people are using it with a better context now.
Probably, yeah. Like it's like a sniper.
Yeah, like we're not calling them cards.
No.
You would never do that. It's bad taste.
But like you're talking about another country. So in Malaysia, I remember one time
That's scary.
I was
That's scary,
I
yeah.
was performing and they just happened to say, "Oh, the morality police is here." And I was like, "I'm sorry, what?"
You're like, that's a joke, right?
Yeah, I honestly thought they
Muslim
were just
enforcement.
messing. Yeah, but it's a real thing. It's a Muslim thing. It's a real thing. And then I was like, "Huh?" And then they go, "Oh, don't worry though. Like they're just here to enjoy the show." I'm like,
Yeah.
How do you know that?
"What?"
Did they tell you that?
But I thought that they only regulate for Muslims.
Yeah, it wouldn't
like they don't
be,
care
right?
about what your Chinese ass does.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, but when you're there, you don't.
We were at the club, and then the morality police came to make sure that there were no one drinking during Ramadan and all that stuff or whatever. And then my friends were like, "But don't worry, we're Chinese. They don't care about us."
That's cool.
So they're only regulating Malays. They don't care about the rest of.
Yeah, but when you're there, like, and you just hear the morality police here, in my mind, I'm thinking like the worst possible scenarios.
Yeah.
It sounds bad. It sounds
Yeah, it sounds bad. Like I'm gonna be in some like, you know, like one room prison room with like actual like crazy criminals, and they're like, you know, what are you here for? Oh, I stabbed someone. What are you here for? I don't said a joke. You know, like, and then I just didn't feel like I'd be safe.
When we were in Malaysia, we were in a radio station there, and then they're like, "So, tell us what you think about college." And then we're like, "I don't think everybody needs it." And then they go, "Oh, actually, can you not say that? And like, can you say like, because we have a lot of like parents listening, and they all, this is Malaysia. You just gotta say that everyone wants to go to college." And I'm like, "Then don't fucking ask me a question. I'm American. Like, I'm gonna fucking answer it earnestly. Like, I'm not gonna say bullshit. You know, like." It was funny though. It's such a different world, right?
Yeah.
You know what? I think you're gonna get arrested for something else.
Ooh, pick it.
I think all this jokes about you being a tagger is gonna get to you, and then you're gonna be like, I need to show these guys what I'm made of. And I think you're gonna go out there and do a piece or a painting.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
Empire State Building.
I'm gonna do the biggest hit ever known to LA.
Did you know that he's a tagger?
Graffiti artist, dude.
What's your graffiti artist name? Tagger.
Yeah. It's Kami, man.
Kami.
Is it E Joe?
No, it's Kami. Short for kamikaze.
Oh, it's Kami.
What are you gonna say? It's so faded. Like,
I thought you were saying it's coming.
It's
Like,
coming,
it's coming,
yeah.
and I was like,
I got a
okay.
big reveal party.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, is it E Joe?
Dude, I was a notorious player on the 91 freeway. You guys don't even know the game.
Or
like
you
you
know
guys
what?
don't even know.
Maybe that's the thing too. Maybe we talk about it too much on here. That the detective that's been looking for you all these years.
They finally cracked the case. Aha! I found this motherfucker.
Yeah.
The notorious.
He comes out of retirement and shit. He's like that one that was trying to like solve the murder case. He's like on the fucking graffiti league. And he's like, finally!
That could happen.
Do you buy spray paint here and then
don't
take it back
buy-
with you?
A real graffiti artist steals. They never buy spray
You're
paint.
literally giving that detective so much ammo on you.
know.
Wait, that's a rule for taggers?
No, graffiti artists.
Because my friend.
Steal the paint? Steal. You never buy paint.
Can you steal?
You know how expensive that is?
What's a good spot to steal from?
Home Depot.
And you pick
But now they cage it up.
Yeah, because it's all locked up. It's hard to get.
Because all the taggers.
Do you? What kind of spray paint do you use? Do you use like the good metallic kind?
You gotta
That's
use
really
oil.
expensive?
My brand was Krylon. That was my favorite. But also Rust-Oleums are good.
Where do you get your tips?
You gotta go to the hip hop store.
What's a hip hop store?
And then do you pay for those? Do you pay for those or do you steal those?
You pay for those because you support the culture.
Yeah.
Do you remember, like at the flea market, there would be like certain hip, like you. Could, that's where you get your jinkos.
Mr. Rags and
you get your
Whitney's,
fat
yeah.
tips. You get like, they sometimes had like roll up linoleum for the
They had
b-boys.
scribes too. Remember
Yeah.
scribes?
And then there was like, you could go there for the 4 elements. You got the b-boy shit, you got the graffiti shit, you got the fucking
Vinyl.
DJ shit, and then you got the fucking
MC.
rap microphone shit. And then you
4
got-
horsemen of hip hop.
You could go buy Kango hats.
Yeah.
You could buy like, you could buy like graffiti paraphernalia.
Those places are all gone now, man.
You know there's officially 5 elements of hip hop?
Really?
What's the 5th one?
Knowledge.
Really?
I knew it was gonna be a gay answer.
You know it's the truth. You know it's the truth.
I don't know because I don't have the 5th element.
Do you think people still
I know it's
practice
the
the
truth.
4 elements?
Yeah, they do.
Do you think they're still like, what was that one? B-Boy Summit? That was a big hip hop.
Still going. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
so Joe, when you graffiti artist, do you use the trigger, or do you push down on the?
So your finger gets tired. So then after this one, you go to the middle one and you go like that, and then you gotta do the thumb, and then the real artists know what I'm talking about.
So it's a solid no on the trigger. You don't use the trigger because the trigger's great.
Oh, you mean that one when you go like this?
Yeah, you attach it,
Probably.
Yeah,
and then
the
you
attachment?
Yeah.
Seems like more efficient. You should probably switch over, dude.
No, but you can't flick your wrist when you do that.
Oh, you just gotta. And then do you wear gloves
Hell no! Real people get paint. Real artists get paint. You see paint?
so they know exactly who did it? Okay.
I think you're gonna be arrested eventually for
Yes.
somebody mistakenly believing that you really are unpatriotic in some way.
So it's
The
your
CIA.
guys' fault. Yeah, I know.
It's this place's fault.
I think I'm gonna get in trouble. My entire life, like all of my liability, comes from this place.
Are you sure about that?
So while Anthony's dancing at a new car shop's grand opening, the FBI is gonna come in and grab him.
Maybe they already did, and he's the
At
informant.
VinFast.
He's the informant.
He's the
I'm
informant.
not a rat. Okay. No wires. All right.
Wow.
Well, now they have it under the balls. They got it
hot.
under the balls now.
Yeah, they do it under the balls.
Fucking show you. Fucking nuts.
Hey, whoa, dude.
End this video already.
What about Ryan? What do you think Ryan could go to jail
There's
for?
so many things I could.
Ryan would genuinely go to jail because he like killed
Dark web stuff. I
Yeah,
think it's
dark web, silk.
like actual murder. Like Ryan like actually probably has killed 17 like white women or something like that.
That deserved it though. That deserved it because they were bad people.
I don't think I could do that.
What were they wearing?
He's got acid barrels. He's got like the whole.
Oh, I wouldn't do acid. No.
No, acid barrel? How would you do it?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Well, I told you before.
Say it one more time.
Say it one more time.
For the record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say it into my
Then I'm gonna give it away.
Ryan's literally getting hired by Boeing right now.
change a couple key concepts.
Like, just for fun, I really think of like ways that would make it easy to get away with things.
How do you
Hiding
get
in
away?
plain sight. Do you guys not see this?
What would you do? What would you do to get rid of
Premeditation.
it?
But then one of the I can't say my whole thing because it's too long.
you have to leave some stuff out. Yeah.
Then one thing that I was saying before that was an interesting element was to try to leverage committing a crime if you had to do it. Try to locate or try to transport the location of that crime to whatever area of California that has the least success rate for prosecution, where you have the laziest police department and detectives, so that they're able to let the case go cold.
Yeah, but what if they call in the feds? Because that's what happens in these small towns. They don't have the resources, and they're like, we got to call the feds.
I think you have a higher likelihood of just getting a documentary happening than them calling the feds.
For those of
Because
you,
there's a lot of cold cases in some of these
yeah.
counties, man.
for those of you that are thinking about like being a serial killer, one of the best things is don't have an MO. So
Be random.
yeah, be completely random how you kill. and like
Yeah, don't leave a quarter on the eye every single time.
Because that's what got Ted Bundy in the end, right?
Yeah.
Because he was so random, he killed like probably hundreds, but then the last couple ones he was biting them like a little weirdo.
That's why nobody looks up cold cases. Nobody looks up the amount of cold cases some departments have.
That's very true.
There's a shitload of people that have never been caught for nothing.
Let's look some up right now. That's a fun game.
Yeah, it is a fun game.
I like that. I like doing that too. I call it brainstorming.
Yeah.
And then you don't want to.
The sixth element of hip hop.
Blasphemy.
That's probably true though. If you're really a hip hop guy, you know how to get rid of some bodies.
I think it's like I would nominate myself for being likely to be arrested for being like
hip hoppy.
Yeah, for being
Yeah.
No, it's just like
Paying a guy to kill another guy to
for being a suspect. I would think that people would think I did something, but I don't think I would ever.
Because you're dark skinned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fit two demographics.
Hey, dude, that sucks.
It's like you're guilty by your dad.
Yeah.
Escape and evade. I feel like that's my specialty. Escape and evade.
Not being there in the first place is
Yeah.
mine.